Blech. Mic works. Oh no, what's he doing? Oh, sweet, it worked. Okay. Okay. Let us roll into... Oh, my controller turned off. Okay. Bum-ba-dum. Bum-ba-dum. Dum-dum-dum. Yes, CC streams. They are a thing. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, I beat Claire, didn't I? Beat Claire before backing out of... Yeah, I did. Got 3 more badges to go and plenty of more grinding to do. Do. Let's fly black to my normal spot. Yeah. I mean, if they've got Generation 2 or 1 of Pokemon, then you can still trade with them. So that's a plus. And you can teach them moves that they can't teach to their Pokemon. So you could, like, trade, give them Pokemon that they really shouldn't have in vanilla games, and then, yeah. Let me... Yeah, you can. I've actually done it a couple times on my hardware stuff already, so... Yeah, it works pretty well. And... What? And then if you've got, like, emulators that support, linking, you can do it that way as well. You can do it on your same local computer and trade that way. Yeah, there's actually, if you do it right, there's a way that you can get hardware that will convert the signals into... Make it so that you can send the signal over USB and vice versa. You've just got to program it, but there are things out there that let you do it. So you can hook up this little block thing, your Game Boy to it, and then you hook that up to your computer, and then you connect the emulator to that thing somehow, and then, yeah, it's kind of long and roundabout to do it, but it can work. But yeah, mostly for emulator to emulator on your same computer, that's how it would work. But yeah. You just load up, like, Pokemon Blue into one instance of the emulator, and then you load up Crystal Clear onto the other instance, and then you trade between the two. Yeah, actually, so if you... I don't know if you've come across, Stack Smashing. He actually made a module that you can solder onto the Raspberry Pi Pico that lets you, take and convert, hook up your Game Boy to the computer so that you can play Tetris online. So it's like you're playing Tetris 99, but on a central server you connect to, it emulates like one player, but you can have multiple players connected to that same instance. And that's basically how you play, and the server manages who gets what and figures that out, but the Game Boy thinks it's only playing with one other person, which is really cool. Yeah, it's a little like it's a little $20 PCB that you can buy. And of course, when I saw it, I had to buy it because there were other ideas that you, with something like that, you can do a whole bunch of other things with it too. It's just I gotta go back and look through his process, and then I've gotta reparse how to figure things out so I can do it for other applications. He's reporting for duty. Duty. Oh boy. Oh. Oh. I don't know whether to feel bad or really cool. Bum 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 ba bum. I don't think it does. I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. I know, so there are, I think they basically kept the minimal the same between the two so that they could have a consistent way of doing it. Because I want to say Gen 2 has some extra data added onto it that Generation 1 doesn't. And so they only keep the minimal of it and keep as much compatible as possible, while still making it possible to extend the Pokemon from Gen 1. But then that makes it untradeable back to Gen 1. But I don't think the affection glitch carries over, because that's not something that's really across the board in Generation 1, like it is in Generation 2. Dead Bert Doggo. Yeah. I mean, I could be wrong, of course, but, you know, that's just... You'd have to really look around, and I think that's something that may not be that well known, so... But yeah, other than that, like, the quickest way to gain, basically, happiness or affection is to drug your Pokemon. So yeah. I think that still works. Well, no. Yeah, I think giving the items still works, even though they're full up. if that's what you're referring to. Because I know that's the way Pikachu worked, is you try and give it a... Give me a second, we'll test it. Stop. He's a bit rusty after all. Okay. Let's check. You might be maxed out. Let's check you. Dang it, you're maxed out, you're maxed out, you're maxed out. Ha! We found one. Okay. We'll use... Pack. One, two... Yeah, it doesn't appear to work. So... Yeah, you'll have to go the normal way. But yeah, feeding them drugs when they can accept them. Haircuts. And then going to see Daisy. Daisy's probably your more effective one. So what you do is you go to Pallet Town. You go talk to Daisy, but like between 3 and 4. And then what you do is you give her that Pokemon. And then, after she does that, you save, reset the clock, and then, switch it to the next day. And then you talk to Daisy again. She does the cleaning thing again. And that I think Daisy's 1 per trip basically does more than any of the haircut kids do. So that's one way to get it decently quickly. I've basically done that for both of my 251 runs. I went to Daisy to get the happiness up to where I needed it, and then from there it was like, okay, yeah, go have fun. Evolve for me, 1 level, rare candy, go. Yeah, awesome. Oh, if you're talking racing experience, then yeah, that works pretty well too. Yeah, luckily Crystal Clear gives you a lot of open ends to use for it as well. But if you're looking to evolve through happiness, that's what I would recommend, is going to see Daisy and just resetting the clock over and over so that you can take advantage of her. And yeah. Sounds bad, but that's the way the world crumbles. He's calming down. Sky Attack. Oh no, the spinny spinny. Glowy glowy hits a spinny spinny. It's a trap. Blah, blah, blah. A 0.2.4? Yeah. Wait, no, 2.4. 0.4, that's forever ago. Two dot 4.3. 0.4 would be forever ago. Let's flamethrower it. Yeah, that was me, except I had an external hard drive, and so I not only had my library of ROMs on it, I also had a library of full PC games on it. So, like StarCraft, I know there were some kids in high school, what they did is they loaded up StarCraft onto the school shared drive somewhere, and so they'd play it that way, but I had, like, StarCraft, Left 4 Dead, what else was there? There was Halo, and oh gosh, there were a few, but yeah, fun times were had. Ah, dead ferret. See, the problem is, like, in all my tech classes, the school district techs would sometimes show up, and he'd just, like, stare at us and talk to us and be like, yeah, whatever, when we'd do that kind of stuff. Because the room where the main computer classes are, like PC repair and stuff, they basically had on a segregated network, so we needed a completely different login ID to get in, because they were afraid of us hacking into the rest of the school. And it's like, really? It was hilarious. Dead Rocky Boy. it was less about messing with the IT team and more of chilling with the IT team. So what was also interesting was so we had the teacher that was there. She was there for like 2 years when I was there, and then my senior year, she left during the summer before that, and so they had to hire a new teacher, and when he came in, we basically had like a weekly game night using Linux live CDs, so like the Gamer Linux live CDs basically. And so it was like LAN parties just about every other week in class. But he was also one of those IT people that used Linux, unlike the previous one. So, because he had basically set up for the repair class, he'd basically gotten the funds to buy a like $2,000 PC that the repair class has put together. And it's like, dude, he talked about bringing it home a couple times. It's like, yeah, it was really nice to bring that thing home and just rock and game on it. He was pretty proud of himself. Do. And I think we'd eat. Yeah, the funny part is we had installed Linux on it and had it running games on that as well. So, and this was back in 2011 when there wasn't even officially Steam for Linux. It was, yeah, fun stuff. It was also kind of the earlier point when Crossfire type multiple video card setups were in early implementation as well. So, which was kind of funny to see, which this computer basically had in it too. Do. Moltrace. You shouldn't have come here, Moltres. You knew this was a mistake. Oh my goodness. Well, yeah. No. Yeah, that was a mistake. I remember, what was it? It was my junior year. So they were rebuilding the school, portions of it. Basically a remodel, and so it's like, well, we have to do school while it's happening. But, oh, so what would happen is we would basically, for my junior year, when they had like most of the newer portions of the school done, they had Wi-Fi, and so a bunch of kids had logged into the Wi-Fi on their stuff. And so it's like, okay, whatever. And then the school kind of locked down on it after that. And so my senior year starting out, we didn't have access to the Wi-Fi again because they'd basically blocked it. But then chemistry teacher, he's like, hey, I want to try and use Wi-Fi and the devices that they're already bringing with them in class so that we can take advantage of it. And so he basically got a list of all of us and our IDs so that we could log into the school Wi-Fi, because you used your student ID to log in and password like you would on a computer. And then it's like, okay. And he's like, don't abuse this. Don't ruin it for everyone, okay? Just like, because the school was worried about, oh, the kids are just going to play games on it and this, that, and the other. It's like, no. Don't abuse it. But at the same time, I'm doing you a favor here. So yeah, I mean, we obviously didn't have a problem because we were able to keep it through the rest of the year, so it was pretty cozy, and I think they figured stuff out after that, but yeah. He was also a teacher that would basically fill up a 64-ounce cup of Mountain Dew before heading to work. So he iconically had Mountain Dew on him basically every day. You could see him with like the tall cup of Mountain Dew, plastic cups that you know people are reusing and not throwing away, like the foam cups or like the flimsy plastic ones. Oh my goodness. You can't get every search engine. When a new there's always another search engine. But that's kind of stupid to ban search engines just because there's a game on it. But, you know, then again, they do what they want to. See, that's the problem. And that's why Google has a good market share, because everybody got used to it as a search engine. And now they just mine everyone for data, including school students. Ba 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 da ba 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 da bum bum bum. See, cat, I'ma beat you. Give me a second, I gotta go beat a cat. You turd, that's my backpack, not your scratching post, you ding dong. Go. Well, no, but if Google was the offending one, then if you ban every other search engine that doesn't have the doodle thing like Google does on their page, why don't you lock out Google and make them use something else instead? Just don't make sense, really. The students have clearly been playing games on Google, which is a search engine, so we should ban every other search engine instead of Google and not let them use it. But then again, schools don't make sense either. They've been mostly full of old people that don't know how to use stuff. Yeah. That was the other problem too. Is like you basically had a school-sponsored Google account. And so it's like, well, why am I not gonna use this? Did I tell you that my external hard drive that I'd bring to school is 500 gigabytes? And I still have that external hard drive with all the stuff on it from back then too, which is bad. Bum 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 bada bum bum bum. Oh, I'm out of hydro pumps. Shoot. Yeah, it was a lot in 2011. I think we were barely hitting up to a terabyte basically then, and now we're up to like what? 2 to 4 terabytes is normal now. Oh yeah, it costs a lot to get those sometimes. But it was a hand-me-down external hard drive from my dad at the same time. So basically my dad had gotten another external hard drive otherwise, and I was trying to move stuff between computers as well myself, so it's like, here's that, take it, I don't need it no more. So yeah. You live off of hand-me-down hardware. Yeah, I mean, can't complain, so. But at the same time, what was it? I had some stuff that I was trying to move onto a laptop because I had finally set up a laptop with Ubuntu in order to avoid, Windows Vista's parental controls, so. Yeah. 500 gigs fills up really quickly nowadays, especially with your Steam library, though, which is bad. But I mean, if you keep your stuff down to a minimum or you have a limited use case, 500 gigs can be more than enough. Or whatever. Why would you... Wow. Oh my goodness, it means. You take that, you turd. Yeah, see, I appreciate those people that are able to still keep their games down to a minimum so that, you still have a lot of space. So, I like it when they do that. But I've got a ThinkPad X220 tablet that only came with an SSD that has 160 gigs on it. And it's just like, I know I'm gonna hit a wall, like, really quickly. And so I want to get something larger to put in it. But yeah, it's just a matter of time of waiting and stuff right now in order to get that piece of hardware. Let this twister through, thank you. I mean, it's all it has in it, but the X220 has an mSATA slot. And so that mSATA slot is currently not filled in this one. And so I could get an SSD for the mSATA slot, and I would basically have it filled, and then I could have an auxiliary hard drive or whatever in the other one for whatever else there is, which would be nice. Stop it! Goodness. Yeah. Well, if you take the screenshots in JPEGs, then it's compressed and it doesn't take up as much space. But then again, it's JPEG. It's like that blown up low-res picture that every parent had of their kids in the early 2000s on their wallpaper. Just looks super pixelated, but you know what? It's fine, because it's your kids. Yeah, my problem is, the SSD that I'm running this off of, NVMe, 2 terabyte, but I'm already at, like, the you've got 200 gigabytes of space left part of it. I gained myself about, 20 gigabytes back after deleting a bunch of, videos that I had laying around that were long since uploaded, so... yeah. But it's gonna be fun trying to... I've got to sort through a bunch of things to gain more space back. I probably have to clear Pac-Man caches as well, so that probably doesn't help. I've got a lot of sorting to do to figure out where the space went to. Do the fissure, thank you. Oh, yeah, I know it just comes with Skype. It just comes with a lot of things that you don't know about. It's just like, we think you need this. Here you go. I think it also comes with the Teams stuff as well. And what else is there? There's a lot it comes with. For no reason at all. That they would. Bye-bye, Flareon. Imagine how gamers feel with Windows now when they see... What was it? Actually, yeah, come to think of it. I think there have been a couple people that have been streaming that, like, they get a Windows update in the middle of it, and it's like, great. And so since they're streaming from an external PC... Ooh, nice, 15 gigs back. Since they, are streaming from an external PC otherwise, you get the Windows update shutting down thing, and it's like, really? I was in the middle of a game, and sometimes it's a competitive game where they get, dinged for leaving the game, and it's like, wow. Yeah, it's just one of those things that's like, sucks, don't it? Oh my goodness, stupid thing. Surprise, I'm updating. See, my problem is, with about as often as I would normally boot into Windows, is basically when I feel like playing Halo. And there have been enough... It's just annoying because I have to let it sit there for like a day in order so that I can just play Halo to grind season points. And it's like, dude, just let me play. Stop taking my RAM and let me play my game. I don't care. And it's just like, no, no, no. Yeah, basically. And it's like, it takes forever. It's like, I can be, like, updated and restarted and back up and running in gaming on Artix or Linux, no problem. And it's like, why does it take you so long? There's no reason that it should be this way. It kind of annoys me, but, you know. Oh, stupid! No, I haven't. And I'm kind of glad I haven't either, so, you know, I'm fine without it. So, I have tried playing Minecraft with the Magic Mouse, like, once. That's about it. And yeah, no, wouldn't recommend it. You need, like, 2 buttons for that game. Not like that little stupid 1-button thing going on. But they're supposed to be really good computers, though. And things like that. Oh my goodness. See, if it takes me that long, it's mostly because of internet connection, not because the hardware is bad. Yeah, that just, yeah. Do 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 do. Oh, maybe. I think I've heard of it vaguely, but I've never really used it. So. Why would you do this to me, Blaine? Nice. I know there are a few emulators that have, like, connections to specifically homebrew games and whatnot, because that's really the only one that you could distribute legally that way. So it's nice to see that, like, there's some that let you do that. I think RetroArch, to an extent, lets you do that with certain ones too, though. They let you download demo ROMs and things like that, but yeah. Huh. I haven't really heard anything about Mac on Steam, so that might... Or Steam on Mac, so that might make sense as to why. And I know Valve has been pushing Linux, like, really hard in the last little bit, so kind of makes sense. I don't know, Apple's made some interesting decisions as well, but they do what they do. You pay for the overpriced box, you get the overpriced box. Yeah. See, and well, is it? I want to say Steam itself is 32-bit because at least that's the way it installs on Linux, because you need to enable, if depending on your distro, you need to enable the 32-bit repos in order to install it so that you can get it, or you need those multi-lib repos basically. And then it's got its own like little runtime things, so I don't know. I could just be crazy, but yeah. Hello, hello. Let's fire blast it. Doggone it. I got the nice level. I'm gonna have to surpass it, though. Yeah, I know there are a few games that are 64-bit, I think. But yeah, for the most part, Valve's software itself is 32-bit. So... which I don't complain about at all. So yeah. And what it... yeah, I think in order to run... so most Arch distros have a package for like native Steam libraries. So rather than running the prepackaged Steam runtime with all its libraries, you have the option to basically link all of your native libraries and have Steam run through that instead. And I believe all those that it installs are 32-bit. I'd have to go back and look and see what the dependencies are. Which, I guess, you know, let's see what we got. No, I am actually on Artix. So it's Arch-based, but it's systemd-less. Where's my desktop? That'd be... okay. Come on, buddy. That's not what I'm looking for. There it is. So if we go Steam native, I am using Runit. So when I first ran, it was kind of different to like transition to Runit, but I understand what's going on now. 'Cause it's quite a bit different than systemd, but at the same time there are some similarities. It's just less than something like OpenRC when it comes to some of the commands. So, oh, actually, I guess it uses a... here's the 32-bit ones. So it uses alsolib, so you need those probably to back up the 32-bit libraries. But yeah, it relies on a whole crap ton of 32-bit libraries for its stuff. So yeah, it runs the 32-bit libraries and, of course, the blah blah blah. And Vulkan. But yeah. So yeah, it does use 32-bit. Go back. No, it's actually awesome WM. I'm still trying to debate, because my X220 tablet I want to set up with a window manager rather than using like Cinnamon, and I want to have a way to a somewhat better integration of the touch tools in it. And I've installed BSPWM, but I'm rethinking and thinking that maybe Awesome might be the better one to pick for that sort of an implementation. So it's still kind of up in the air. But yeah, right now it's Awesome WM rather than DWM. Although DWM has also crossed my mind for the X220. Because I'd mostly be using one screen with it. Flamethrower it. Just kill it. Come on, boy. Okay. Hydro pump. How come he's doing really well right now? Last one I need for that level 70. Why do you always stop right there? It stops like right at the end there, and it just bothers me. Nyeh, nyeh, nyeh. Confuse race, stupid piece of... Get it, please. Thank you. It's a really good idea, I think. So I've got a 2DS that I've got homebrew on, and a couple other things. But yeah, it's basically... Apparently the new 3DS is a bit better, but I hear that their prices, like, high somewhat depending on the one that you're getting, and they're hard to come across now, or harder. So that's the one thing you're gonna run into. But yeah, homebrew on the 3DS lineup is apparently pretty good. Really? Stupid. Let's make him glow. Oh my goodness. Oh, look, he's dead. He went to sleep, but he's dead now. He's not waking up no more. Really? It might be cheaper in Japan, and those are... Yeah, the other option is that they're charging the cost of it in shipping. So if you look at eBay, you'll see something, or even this happens on Amazon too, is you see something for like $1, and then it's like, oh, really good price, and then you look at the shipping and it's like 30. But it's quite possible. The other thing is it could be that, oh, they're broken or are in need of heavy repair. But yeah, I would say it would be a good deal either way if they're actually that much. But yeah, Japan might have them cheaper too because they have a lot of e-waste over in Japan for some reason. Yeah, I know. And you could probably piece together a working one out of that 20, which is the funny thing. So the 3DS line is region locked, but with Homebrew you can unregion lock it so that you can play region free basically. So in the process of homebrewing, you're basically unlocking the region, so you wouldn't have to worry about that. And I think they've removed the region locking from the Switch because they can just easily pack all the languages onto one cartridge and not think about it. So I think they've dropped region locking for the most part again. Because they may have intended to, but the Game Boy was never region locked technically. So you can import a Japanese Game Boy game from the Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Game Boy Advance, and you can play it on your US or European Game Boy just fine without any issue. Let's just flamethrower it. Let's give it a little extra heat. Do 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 do. Oh no, it's smog. Ooh. Yeah. Homebrew's really good at, like, making things work. Is this little soft... See, and the thing is, the region locking is software-based. So, basically, you just get rid of the software issue, and all of a sudden, you're fine. Yeah, and see, you have a whole library that you can take advantage of on it then too, with actual buttons to press. I want to say on the new 3DSs too that they've got working Nintendo 64 emulators as well, which is really cool. Then again, the larger 3DS lineup has a C-Stick built onto it. Earthquake. Rock Slide, that's it. Keeps asking me that same question. This answer remains the same every time. Earthquake it. Yeah, it should be fine, because they're gonna get the money anyway, and if you're importing it from another region, one, company's still gonna get the money. Two, the person probably understands that there are certain fees that are associated with it. But I guess the only thing they're worried about is, like, stupid people buying the game, realizing that it's in Japanese and be like, I want my money back, which makes sense. But at the same time, most people are gonna buy it from the place when the local area management says, hey, we've got the game in our language, here you go. Because most people aren't paying attention to what's happening across the pond or whatever, because that's how short-sighted they are. There he goes. No Thunder Punch for you, stupid. Yeah, I know. That's the thing, is it's like, I think most people are dumb enough to not buy it from overseas. They're gonna buy the one that they can actually read, more than likely. They can't read it, it's useless. What are these moon runes? What the heck? I'm gonna buy the one that I can actually read. Okay, Houndoom, take it away. Oh wait, you're gonna die. Ah, dang it, red square. Come on, come back. Stop it. Bitrate square, please. Yay! We got the square back. That's interesting. I haven't had problems with it. Well, you can't trade between the two, and that would be the only issue, because in the Game Boy games, they basically remove the Japanese characters to make room for English characters and to translate it. But other than that, yeah, so there's like a bunch of incompatibility between the two, so it'll just like push you back out rather than let you trade between the two. Burned out again. Okay, I need to take 2 seconds. I'll be right back. Well, it sucks to be whoever found out the hard way, but yeah. So, okay. I forgot about Officer Merchant, didn't I? Or wait, maybe I didn't. Okay. We got these boys to work on. Wow, I can talk to statues. It's amazing. Do 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 do. Oh, Crystal Clear has a feature where you can basically paint one party Pokemon, and so that's what I've done. Is I just used the Dex, color feature in order to make it my starter a different color palette. So yeah, that's what it is. Pokemon's not new to me, but when it is, it is. Yeah, it's a pretty cool feature. Yeah. There's some creative colorings that you can do with it, so people take advantage of it when they can. Persian, no. We don't need to switch. We just need to body slam. Bleh. Dang it. Why do you hate me so, Persian? He's a bit rusty after all. I'm not sure. I haven't really picked up Sword or Shield either, but I haven't really played Gen 4 at all, so... I know some people are excited about it, others not so much, but I haven't quite decided on it. And if they're gonna... yeah, because I know some people have talked about Sword and Shield. It's like, yeah, they charge $60 for it, but it plays like a $30 game. And then you've got to get DLC in order to get the full game, and it's like, dude. Do you want to access the rest of the Pokedex? Here, give us more money. Gotta get past me to get to Blaine. I've also still got to work my way through other games as well. So... Gotta work my way through Dark Souls still. And a few others. Yeah, the Arceus game looks pretty decent, actually. Not gonna lie. It's like, oh, that's different. And if Game Freak can pull something off like, Nintendo was able to do with Breath of the Wild in a similar fashion, I think that could refresh a lot of things. Because Breath of the Wild broke the, Zelda mold, and at the same time, people loved it, so if they can do something similar where they break the mold without, like, breaking the game, then I think Arceus could be really good. We're so close to that fine, nice number level thing. Having been one to grill steaks multiple times on the grill in like the last 2 weeks, how much of a smoky flavor does this Jim give that steak? Oh, surf, that's the one we want. Okay, body slam, here we go. Yeah, see, and what would be, because if I can craft my own Pokeballs in it, that would be fun too, because that means it's like, yeah, it kind of does like the stuff that Breath of the Wild implemented with its cooking system, but at the same time, it's different. Doesn't quite break it. I don't know, I think it's more of let's see how they implement it and then go from there, though, still. I just want to be able to grind, make items, and sell them. I need the money my economy requires. Grinding. I must go diving into dungeons, get raw materials, craft, sell, repeat, buy house, delve dungeon, craft, sell, buy house upgrade. Mm-hmm. Why are we gonna, like, roll the Pokeball around when we can just poof, poof, boop? It kind of gives off almost a steampunk vibe at the same time, which is kind of odd for, like, the time period it's supposed to be in as well. Yeah. See, my problem is I've been basically following that same fashion in Skyrim for like the last, what, half a week on my Switch. So I've been like diving into Dwemer ruins to get raw materials to turn into Dwemer metal ingots that I can craft into armor and then sell to shopkeepers so that I can get homes and upgrades. And that's basically how I've been falling asleep for the last half a week too, so... No, my nice level 69 fishy. Boom. Take it, Magmar. Do. Oh, Tremor's gonna probably hit level 70 real quick then. Stop it, you meanie! Oh my goodness. Yeah. See, my problem is there's a lot of things where it's like, yeah, that would look really, really nice with a good wood grain on it. And there are certain things where it's like, if you can make it out of real wood, I'm happy. If I can smell the wood in that thing, I think we're golden. Surf. Oh my goodness. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Cedarwood Pokeball. Why am I gonna fill something with it and use it when I can just smell the cedarwood the whole time? Surf, yeah. Some of the spin-off games have, like, entertained some befriending options that way, in, like, the Pokemon Ranger game or whatever, where you basically befriend Pokemon and you can call them up to help you. But yeah, most of the time it's Pokeball standard capture method. Ho ho ho, level 70. There we go. Do 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 do. I am the master of Cinnabar Island. Respect me. Stupid. Bye-bye, Houndoom. Oh, the teasers. That would be interesting, yeah. I mean, the closest you get to that are basically the Mystery Dungeon games. But as far as a trainer, yeah, it would be different. I think how fun it would be would also depend on how they implemented it as well. Because there are ways that you can implement it that just go like make it really dry and boring, whereas other ways that makes it really interesting. Give me a second, I am ignorant of this Pokemon. Golurk. Come on, load up. Oh. Wow. Come on, big guy, let's go find you some food. Do 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 do. Yeah, I see that. Here's my neighbor's house. You can have that for breakfast. How about that? You what? You're giving my house away to feed a monster? Yes, yes I am. Do 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 do. da da. Brah, it'll be fine. You'll live. It's just your house. Okay, yeah, there we go. One hit kill. Bye bye, little plant thing. Bada bing, bada boom. Bye bye, buddy. We got one boy left to level up. Oh no, a Ninetales. Doggone it. Stupid. Stupid. Okay, Ninetales, show me what you got. Would you snap out of it? Thank you. Sheesh. Can't get nothing done around here because all the Pokemon's gots to makes you confused. It's important that I level this one up, so we're gonna make a sacrifice. Do 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 do. Here, drink the useless water. More soda. There we go. All healed. Grills, steaks. Blah. Ba-da bum 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 ba-da bum. Pussy. Send back out that mag cargo, mister. I require a mag cargo to sacrifice to the blood gods, okay? Give it back. Won't matter. Send out your mag cargo. Fine, sir. Surf. Because this should be a quad effectiveness. Not just a double. There we go. Ah, it's a crit too. Flareon. We should have enough for Blaine then. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Son of a gun! No. You better crunch it. Okay, so we got 2 more levels after this one. So we should, I hope, be able to get 1 level off of Blaine. And at least it would mean less work for me. Do 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 do. Pack. Where is my soda pop? Just hold on to the soda pop, you'll need it eventually. I've got another one in me all the time. Okay. Sir? That's dead. Hydro pump. No! Doggone you! You'd better hydro pump through this confusion. Hydro pump. Hydro pump. Doggone you, son of a gun. It is important that you get this. Do 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 do. Oh, I guess there is berries in here. Not very effective. Oh no! Yeah, it is. So you add confusion, paralyze, and a move that has like a 50-50 hit chance on top of it. And it's like, am I ever going to hit? It's just stupid. Because you know you're going to have to go through the confusion. And then you're going to have to go through the paralyze. And then you are, at the end of that, you're just praying that you can actually hit something. Lord, just let me hit it this once. Yeah, that's a nice combination. As I recall, it might have been just Gen 1, but there was a glitch where you could combine Toxic and Leech Seed, and the Leech Seed damage would grow with the Toxic damage through the battle, so you would leech more life, because Toxic is also in effect as well, which is really funny. Dead bird, dead chicken. Yes. It's a wonderful little trick that some people would take advantage of. It's like, well, this is perfect. This Pokemon can learn both Toxic and Leech Seed. So let's do it. Nice. He's not. Actually, we're gonna go with the lemonade. Horrible. Would you stop that? This is why items are banned in the E4 fights, because item spam. This should be your last one. And I'm just sealing that fate that it's your last one. There we go. Bye-bye. Houndoom. Houndoom, Houndoom, Houndoom. I'm gonna lemonade just in case, because Blaine has a habit of doing mean things when I'm not looking. Just like that. Dude, where do you find these things? No, held items are fine in the Elite Four battles. It's just... there was a certain streamer who used rare candies to get his whole party of Gyarados past the thunder and electric attack spam on the champion fight, and then SS was inspired to ban items in the process. That's all. It's like, nope, no more E4 items. This is like too cheap. You can like revive the whole circle and go around the circle in revivals and not even think about it. This is why we had to ensure survival. No, but held items are fine, so like you'll still see leftovers and whatnot, but yeah. By the way, that streamer might have been me, and I might have been the inspiration for a couple different quality of life features that many people now enjoy. Because when you're streaming and you're going to the game corner and having to buy coins and only buying one set at a time is annoying. So sometimes you have to refresh the UI so that you can buy whatever arbitrary amount of coins that you want. So that you don't have to sit there and stare at streamer for 10 minutes just trying to fill up their pocket with coins. Well, I can't forget about this either. Do. See? Never ever trust me, my brain makes all kinds of ideas. No, I don't want to keep fishing. Hey, Persian. What have you got for me? Oh, dang it. Wait, what number? Oh! So that number underneath the, wild Pokemon's HP bar is the DVs. So if you go to let me finish up this fight, and then I'll show ya. So it's an upgrade for the Pokedex that you can get that lets you see the DVs on the screen. So if you're looking for that, like, perfect Pokemon that's above average on the DVs or above the middle, then it'll basically show you what the numbers are. So So basically, when you're in the lab here on New Cinnabar, you go into the middle room, and you're like, hey, so you could talk to this student, he explains it, and, well, he gives you the Dex tracker, so you can keep track of your chaining when you're trying to shiny chain, or shiny hunt, and then you talk to the screen here, and basically it'll ask, hey, there's a bunch of code on here. Do you want to connect your Pokedex up? Because it looks like a prototype Pokedex thing. And then, okay, come on. Yeah, this explains it. So then, what you can do is, not only does it show you the DVs, but, like it mentioned there, if you caught it, you can hit select and get more info. So you can actually have it set up in the settings to do this by default to show the screen. But you've got, once you hit select, it brings up this pop-up. So you not only get the DVs, but you get the total HP that it has, the hidden power it has, and then its full attack move pool that it currently has as well. So it's a very robust thing, and it breaks down the DVs for you so that you can tell what is what specifically, if the order confuses you. Okay. Yeah, that would have been a while ago. That's forever ago. Yeah. It's quite... Wow. That's long while ago. Oosh. How much do I have? Oh, I can buy like 30 plus. Time to go to Game Corner. Yeah, the fishing thing, I was sitting there in Blaine's gym grinding, and I'm like, you know what would be really good? Is to be able to fish in here. Like, I think I accidentally tried to use the fishing rod, and it's like, hey, you can't use that in here. It's like, well, what if I wanna? $9,800, right? Well, that's 20. So we drop it by 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 20. So it's still not quite enough for... Okay, yeah, we still don't have quite enough money for that. Yeah, see? The fisherman was smart. Fishermen know good products when they can fish for Slugma. Wait, what? My math was off. Dang it. I have to go get 200 more coins. Okay, so we go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. 10? Oh, wow. Um, that's a lot of levels. I think I could finish off my Gyarados with this, but I need to work on the Magikarp I have as well. So... ah, hey. Yeah, I could get that, do work with that Magikarp, but I also need to work it in battle as well. I think I'm well ahead on my... oh, Gyarados, though. So I've got 3 badges left. I do kind of want to use Surge as the sniff test for how well I'm going to do at the E4 because of all the electric stuff. So I kind of want to save him for last, somewhat, and get all my Gyarados up to level 100. And then I can see how he sniffs out. How'd you get 5 levels? Candy. Candy. So let's take a look at their stats. See. It's not bad at all, I don't think. They're not quite perfect, but some of them are less than splendid, but... So I'm actually saving Aerodactyl for, New Game Plus. So that's why I haven't, like, used Aerodactyl at all. Except for, like, flying. Because I want to use Aerodactyl for, New Game Plus as a Flymon straight off the bat. Which will be exciting. And then I've got a few others in the PC that I'm going to use that way too. Let's see, I've got... You're just really good. I think it's possible. So the game is different. So half of that team that is in that fight, oh, is actually Pokemon that I had in my first playthrough. And then the other part were Pokemon in one of my cartridge saves, which actually I was able to back up recently with my GBX cart, so I can actually pull that up right now. If I let me get well, let's go to desktop. So what we'll do is we'll pull up the sound window. I want where runs. Actually, no, I can just go. So that party has ended speed runs because of the, what is it? Because of Tauros, the Earthquake Tauros, it has ended some of Exarion's speed runs earlier on, once he got to that point, because he was running starter only, any percent with Elekid, and so because of the Earthquake, you have to bank on Earthquake not happening or not hitting. Otherwise, the whole run was over because it's basically a one-hit blow on the Elekid lineup in essence. Because I don't think Elekid got an evolve until just before the E4, which means you're basically evolving it into Electabuzz right as you walked up to into the E4. Let's see, where is it? Recent Pokemon Blue. Yeah, and Exarion held off on evolving Elekid for a little bit as well. So if you recall, speedrunners have a habit of pushing off Evos in order to get some moves a little bit sooner too. Or to be able to keep some moves and then learn them later on. Or be able to learn some moves because you don't get a certain item until a certain point in the game. And then you go, yeah. Where was it? Where's the load alternate save thing? Load alternate save game. Was that it? I think that's the one I'm looking for. You get to enjoy this in Splendid O. Yeah, this is the one. Okay. So the Tauros comes from this one that's in there. So I'd basically lifted it straight from this. So that's why Earthquake is on it, because this Tauros I'd used to beat the E4 in this particular game. And then the Snorlax, with its infamous Surf. See, I never really used Curslax ever, but the Metronome I know people got annoyed with, and I think the rest, but yeah. But Metronome I know some people might have gotten annoyed with because you didn't know what was going to happen. I think I refrained from Zapdos. I don't think... No, so the Fearow was from my first CC playthrough. And then Dragonite, I think I stuck Dragonite in the PC. No. Change box. Oh yeah, Honey Bun, he is definitely kiss the daddy. Mewtwo I refrained from adding because Mewtwo would be too cheap, and yeah, there are kind of rules that were limits set against that. Coulda swore. Where did that one? Yeah. Stats. Oh, that's just a ditto. There are a couple of them like that that you need to like make sure that you knock out ASAP. That's the... I think Dragonite might have been from a CC playthrough, but I remember having a Dragonite that had Flamethrower and it got turned into Fire Punch instead, which actually works with, the punchline really, really well. Like, too good almost. I haven't really seen anyone use speed run it all that much since the item rule, item limit got put in place. So I don't know what to tell you about that. Let's go through the boxes again and see if I can find where I lost it at. Stop. Da, 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 da. Yeah, so without taking damage, that would be an interesting one to try and do. A lot of resetting, so it would probably take a while. Which would be interesting, but... I don't know why it's corrupted. Who did that? But yeah, I was actually able to pull this save off of my physical cartridge that I have had forever. And it just feels so good to be able to have that preserved now. Okay. Pack. Let's see, 97. We've got 5 of them. So we'd need 125 to finish off to level 100, but I don't think we're going to do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and fight another Jimbo Battle-O. Oh, Whitney still needs to be pounded into the ground. Let's go take care of her. Ba-bum. Hello, nice lady. Why would you block my path like that? Oh, you're a cute little trainer. I like you, but I won't... I likes you. I wants you. Give me a sec. Give me a second. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let's actually go this way.
Take your time. You want to explain to me what you're doing here? I came looking for booty. You came looking for sex with an underage boy? Oh, no, I ain't come looking for no little boys. I ain't got no milk, no cookies, nothing. I came looking for man's butt. A man's butt? Excuse me? Oh, I know who you are, Chris Hansen. But see, I calls you Chris Handsome. I watch your TV show all the time. So you can go ahead and bring them cameras and them police is waiting outside. It don't make me no difference. Now, I tell you what. I like you, and I want you. Now, we can do this the easy way, or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours. Well, I don't think you and I will be doing anything any kind of way. Okay, I see you choosing the hard way. Okay, cut. This isn't working. Someone get this guy out. You don't make me ruin that bike. No, Chris, please. I'm a warrior.
Sorry, that's what it reminded me of. Just the way it came off, like, I like you. I won't hold back. Okay? Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. Oh, yeah, you did pick up on that one, huh? I just appreciate that I'm not the only cultured one here. Crunch it. Let me double check my volume settings, because I think I kid you not, they bumped my mic up way high. I guess if you're gonna keep it at 100, I can drop it down in OBS, since he's gonna be mean to me. Okay. That might work. I can't do the Meowth voice, but yes, that would be really, really funny. I came for booty. You came to get butt from a kid? No, I came for man's booty. Listen here, twerp. We likes your Pikachu. We wants your Pikachu. Now we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. The choice is yours. You're not getting my Pikachu. I see we's choosing the hard way. Okay, then. Was this yours? I think you dropped it. Okay, you other one who wouldst assault me. Okay. Copy link address. Put on the sound thing. Go into desktop. MPV.
But only for you. Go get them, James.
But I'm driving!
Arbok, go!
Pikachu, Thunderbolt attack!
Turn attack!
What? Turn attack. You can't do that. That's not fair. I can do whatever I want. I'm evil. That's true. Game uses illegal U-turn. It's super effective. But at the same time, would that not slam, Arbok into Pikachu? And Pikachu is charging up. So... what rules do I need to play by? James was one of the early traps in, anime. In that one banned episode that never made it to the US. If you don't give us that Pikachu, I'll turn this car around so fast we'll have your Pikachu whether you like it or not. I could imagine, yeah. Oh no, she assaulted me with her Pokemon. Yeah, sir. Do 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 do. Wait, game, stop. Okay, we got it right.
I want you to consider this an opportunity to put those women in their place.
I hope you're ready. With our combined feminine prowess, they'll be toast in no time flat.
Well, yeah, I suppose or two.
Let's blow those whining women back to the Dark Ages right where they belong.
Yeah, okay.
Don't you mean in the kitchen? I think he meant in the kitchen, not the Dark Ages. Let me switch back to that one. Darn, I thought you were weak. Heh, thought wrong. Thought. He thought wrong. Well, you have to think when it came out. At that point, it was still somewhat. It was kind of mid, 2005. So, and you also have to think this was originally from Japan, which Japan is a lot less reserved on some things. Oh no, a double slap. Whatever will I do? Come on, Tuffy boy. James is the only reason. That's the only reason we need it. I mean, how many times has James dressed up in women's clothing? Do. Crunchy, crunchy Tuffy. I mean, they could get away with it at that time too, so. It was a bit different in Japanese as well, so that would also be one curiosity, is how it really turned out in what it was in the Japanese versus what we got in the dub. I just want James' plot, that's it. Oh my goodness, you ding. It's moonlight, not sunlight, you dingus. Okay, so we can't use that. Let's go with Thunderbolt. We lived. Okay. Not on this one. So this one... I'll show you the stats later. This one basically has all the DVs in special. So I kind of focused moves, some of them on moves that they could use more effectively. So that's why. Oh, it's still sunlight out. This one's the physical move monster. Okay. This one might... Oh! It's forced itself into a... Ho. Forgot about that. Okay, let's try something funny. Haha, funny move. Stantler. Dang it. Wakey wakey, buddy. Come on. How'd that feel? Did you like it? Did you like it as much as I did? I hope so. Whatever. I don't care. I've got another one. Body slam. Suicide. That Stantler got suicided. That would be interesting. I think I've thought about it. But yeah. I'd be getting a few Everstones in order to make it work. Because then it would just make it easier to skip by, some of the other stuff. Come on, buddy. Wakey, wakey. Oh boy. Hit yourself, yeah. I thought this was only supposed to last for 3 turns, you turd. Hit yourself, hit yourself, hit yourself, dang it! Oh, did you catch? I don't think I've caught those undertones. Well, no, I've only had the advantage one before for it, so I didn't quite catch some of the like wave undertones in there. That's funny. Dude, stop it. It's interesting that Swineup is good in that challenge, considering it's like small pig, make thing go, Okay, yeah, mate. The moveset, yeah, would be pretty decent. As far as strength, I don't see Swinub itself being all, like, that buff, but at the same time, I could be wrong. I'd imagine it would be pretty quick, though. Well, I mean, considering feels like half of the moves are electric type, you kind of nullify all those electric moves just by having the ground typing. So yeah, it makes sense. Stay asleep, Taros. I need this. Nice. Dude, really? Oh yeah, Blissy's a special sponge. Yeah. I'd have to go look at the effectiveness chart, but I've never really used ice types against fire types. I know Charizard has a flying as well as the fire type, but I would have thought fire type would have nullified the ice damage on the flying typing. Okay, neutral damage, got it. Makes sense now. Would you just freeze? Ah, that's true, I guess. Okay, so we get a recharge, right? Okay, so we have one recharge in order to knock Blissey out, so... Really? You had one one opportunity and you blew it. I'm fine with you killing yourself. Fine, whatever. Do whatever you want, Blissey. I don't care. Yeah, Blissey isn't that much of a, sponge for physical. Meanie! You want a badge? Oh. Yeah, it was really funny choice. Like, I'm not getting very much damage here. How much damage you taking on? Not very much. How much money did I earn from her? I could get 3 candies, but yeah. Okay. You could have had a Thunderbolt Blissey, and then you would have swept the floor with my face. Now, some of those, the stall moves, like Hypnosis, just are super annoying, so... I mean, the Blissey on the last one is like, okay, this is just like a relief round at this point. Do 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 do. What were we doing? Let's go with that one. Oh, you dirty. Ooh. Yeah. That would just be mean. Another Gengar. Wow. Really good with the earthquakes, can you tell? This particular Gyarados is holding a soft sand. Gengar. I don't mind. I'll pound you with earthquakes. No problem by me. Did I forgot to mute that tab. Did you know that? Forgot to mute that tab. Some people hate it. Gengar. Ah, well done. Yes, I know, I feel the love. Now, don't do what the other old guy did to me, okay, old lady? He wasn't very nice to me. Now, I want you to be nice like a good grandma, okay? Crunch. Look at that. Gengar. Crunch. Doesn't bother me. Refreshing. Ah, dang it. I thought I might have had it, but no, not quite. What? What happened? I lost? No, that's impossible. How dare you, you young little whippersnapper, show me such disrespect. Crunch. Dang it. Crunch. He sees the end for me. Should have Destiny bonded instead, stupid Gengar. Bye-bye. Why couldn't you just die, Mischievous? Do 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 do. No! Whatever. This is a perfect opportunity to refresh my party. Blah blah blah. I shall win. So shall I. Dead. Weak. You better hope you live through this. Dead. Okay, let's go give Morty a taste of medicine. 1984. It's quite an interesting number right there you picked. I lost! I believe that tale. I did it. I met the Pokemon of rainbow colors. Going to help me reach the next level. I've touched the bird. I've felt its love embrace me. Its fire consume me. Ooh, evil. Quickly, get back here. No curse damage. Haha, stupid. What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. Do 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 do. Oh, miss. Get in water. I did not cheese any Pokemon Center, I swear. Nice level there. Very nice. Why? Why do you always do this? Your Perish Song count is now 0. Good luck. Ho-oh. Ho-oh-oh. Ho-oh-oh-oh-oh-oh-oh-oh-oh. Ho-oh-oh-oh-oh-oh-oh-oh-oh-oh. Rock slide. Oh-oh. Oh-oh. How does it feel? Bye-bye, birdie. Well. it held on by a very, very slim margin. Very nice. The badge is yours. Thank you for my badge, friend. You left me so poisoned and distraught. So, for sure now, the only one left is... Oh. Oh my goodness. I just realized something too. Oh. Oh, check it out, check it out, check it out. Oh. That game corner crap I've been doing? No longer do I have to do that no more. Oh, look at that. 2, 3, 4, 5. That's too high. 5, it is. Here we go. We have gained more stuff in the world. Do, 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 do. Dude, look at this. Now all I have to do is I don't even have to leave Cinnabar Island to properly grind and get all my stuff that I need. I can just do it here. Let's see, how many candies do I have? 99. Plus 3. Let's see, that's 102. And I need all those levels, plus all the ones I need for Magikarp. Oh boy, are you guys gonna be ready for that one? And then I'm probably gonna grind for drug money as well. So, yeah, and I'm actually got the last set unlocked. So each house, depending on the location, has its own unique little thing about it that is special. So like some houses have access to areas early on that you couldn't access otherwise. And then others have like special items that you can get from it for and all. And then there are some areas that you can buy later on that, you have to like go through certain processes to get to. So it just depends. But yeah, there's some cool stuff that you get with it. And then the flooring does vary based on the area that you pick. So you've got some different flooring for like certain ones. So like you might get the tile, you might get the tatami type almost style, and then other things like that. So like if I go back, let me take my pack and my house key. So like you get the cool floors and stuff and all and whatnot. But yeah, it kind of depends on what you're looking for. But you can only have one at a time, so like that's the downside that you're looking at, is only one at a time. So like if you picked the cerulean one, for example, because it has, where is it? Right here. The one entrance right here, and then the other entrance on the other side, you'd basically have access to the grass up there, and easy access to the route up that way as well, early on. And then let's see. Let's fly to New Cinnabar as this example. Or, no, I need Cinnabar Island. Daggone it, me. Why so stupid? And so in this case, with Cinnabar Island, you'd basically have like easier access to low-level Pokemon here on Cinnabar Island, as well as a TM to help, a Rock Smash TM. So you could like learn Rock Smash and get Rock Smash straight off the bat if your Pokemon didn't already have it, so that you can go around smashing rocks. Let me check my PC. Pokemon. Do 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 do. 16. So it needs 84 if I go with straight candies, but I don't plan on doing straight candies. So, yeah. Yeah, no, they're not all the same. They've got like special things and this, that, and the other. So actually, let's spoil another one for you. So if you pick the one in Cyanwood, what you get is basically an access to an underground cavern into Whirl Islands. And so what that does is what it does when you go in from your place, it basically does a flash for you so that you can see. So it's like you've got a light switch and turn it on, but it only stays on for as long as you're just on that one map. Once you leave it, it'll turn back off. So you'll be stuck without like any flash unless you like have something on you at that time that knows flash. So you could like go into Whirl Islands and run around looking for that one Squirtle in it. And I think it has a Rock Smash as well. So that would help you there as well. Let's see. I think... yeah, some of them have some special stuff depending on the area. So... and then if you keep your eyes peeled, you can see where there are extra residences that you can't pick as starting areas that you can actually buy and get access to. And those ones especially normally have, like, something special in them, so... well, I can just go this way. Yeah, pretty fun stuff. And then there's always a way that you can get out of it. So, some of them, yes, they do present a challenge when you're trying to get out, but there's a guaranteed way to get out without an HM if you need it. Of course, Flash is one of those where you're basically bumping around, but there's still a way out. But yeah, I think I think I'm gonna call it there for today. I do have a Discord, so like, you know, that kind of a thing, and other like chatty places like Gilded. I've set up a Steam chat forever ago, but it's not really that active, oddly. But it might be if I get, I don't know, if I ever get banned from Discord, that would be interesting. So like Gilded and Steam might be those ones. But then yeah, there's other things, support links and whatnot, and that cool stuff. So thanks for stopping by, chatting, and that kind of a thing.